Bitch ride 360, rounds like 90 of them with me. I ain't too famous, she fuck around, still let me sign her titties. You a bitch if you is and you not sober. I can up with the glick till he knocked over. I know I'ma be rich when it's all over. I know my niggas real, I can call on them. Dead broke where the time was dead. Hitting like I'm up to Batman if you think about robbing that. So Texas T on my head. I don't fuck you, burn like wax. Niggas my children, cop put me over, I'm drifting, smell like threats. SFA, I'ma stay with my ex. Nah, I don't know about them. Tryna make the clip drop on him. Shawty tryna put the top on him. Moving around like a clock on them. Ayy, main hoe tryna be by him.
We're back for another episode of the hottest podcast in the motherfucking mix. I go by E2 Smooth.
It's your girl O.G. Penny. What's poppin'?
Alright, so today we got two special guests. Well, I'm gonna let y'all guys introduce yourselves.
What's good? O.M.G 6, man.
Hey, it's your boy Mark with him.
You know what I'm saying? And next year, they joining us on the hottest podcast on the airways. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, OG6, man, how did you become to be?
Man, I mean, I've been playing around with music probably since I was like younger, but rapping wise, I didn't really take it serious till I got out of high school, really. I was going to school, then college wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
So I was already like trying to make bread. So I was like, people been telling me I should rap, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and
Give it a try.
might as well.
Sure. So I mean, you say you was in school.
Yeah.
So like, what got you to that point where you was just like, people telling me I could do this, but let me go ahead and start. Like,
I really had always already thought about it, but I was just trying to school. I was doing it for my mom. I wanted to have my mom happy, so I was doing that for her. But I already knew I didn't really see myself going too much further that direction. I wanted like money, so I was like already trying to like hustle and make money. So I was like, I'm just be a rapper.
Okay. So you say you've been rapping for how long? Since high school? Or
I mean,
you graduated high school?
Yeah, in like
So,
2016.
2016, so it's
I
been 5
started-
years?
I started recording like 2016, but as far as like taking rap serious and trying to like put money into it, for
Investing into
like
yourself.
2 years. About 2 years really like put money into it.
So was there a certain song that popped up that made you like, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna really take it serious? Or was it like just that feeling being in the studio, that personal connection to the music?
It was just, I mean, I don't be really getting like bad reviews like that, so.
So it was like, shit, I might as well take it serious.
Yeah.
What drives you in the morning? What makes you get up and be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go get it today?
I just feel like, I mean, I owe the people that was helping me realize mistakes I was making, like when I was younger. I owe them people like my mama and like my uncle and them and shit like that. And even though I wanted to like help them financially, they people that don't want shit from me, but for me to be like something, you know what I'm saying? To be great. So it's like shit like that. I'd be like, of course I'm gonna help them financially when the shit go, but it's like they just really want to see me do something like something I'm passionate about. Like I would have been a slave to school with some shit that, you know.
They believe me.
I mean,
They just want to see me get that money and be happy. So it's like, yeah.
That's a question I have for you. What was your parents' first reaction when you were like, hey, fuck this school shit, I'm gonna go, you know?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember if I had told my mama at first. Like,
See, where you at school?
nah, it really wasn't even like, it ain't even happen like that. It was just like, it kind of just happened to where I was going, and then I just started going up there, and like, I started picking when and what classes I was going to, because I had some shit come up with a teacher, and she messed up one of my little grades or whatever in there. And after that shit kind of like ruined the whole little drive I had, because I was like, fuck, I'm trying to do this shit for my mama, but at any given time, if this motherfucker want to fuck up my grade, everything I'm doing ain't gonna matter, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna say fuck this and go be in control of my whole situation, like all the time. So I was,
take control.
yeah, so I was like, nah, it just kind of, it happened though. It just happened. I was like, I probably was like 18, 19 when I just was like, I ain't going back on some shit. And then ever since then, like, my perspective on money, that's what taught me how to save money. I was like, nigga, if you ain't gonna do that, then you gotta pick up the slack and do better on another end. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
so I mean, like, what was that, what was that defining moment that you just realized then you was like, man, I can really either fail at this or I can, you know what I'm saying, really succeed in it?
I couldn't really figure out what I was trying to go to school for. Like, so I was like, I'm already good at this. I'm about to go do this. I'm good at hustling. I'm good at doing this. So I was like, I'm gonna just go do both of them.
Yeah.
And not do something I don't really want to do no more. Ooh, not really do nothing like that because I feel like I was wasting my time over there.
Okay.
Not saying school bad, like school for you, go to school, finish school. But for me, it wasn't.
It's not for everybody though.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I got brothers and stuff, family that graduated. So, you know, but
Just different route, different path.
I got different avenues.
Okay.
Man,
So, when is your birthday? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
December 21st, 1997.
Okay, 97.
Yeah.
Nice, baby. Where
I'm
you from?
23 right now from Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas.
West
Okay,
Tyler,
East
West Tyler.
Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Dallas?
Probably about like a year now. I'm going on a year, not quite, but like going on a year.
Okay. Do you like the transition? Do you like the difference between East Texas versus the city?
This shit fast.
Fast money,
Fast and crazy. I mean, it's crazy like in Tyler kind of a little bit, but not traffic wise really like that though. You know? Not like none of this shit. This shit next level shit compared to that. That shit too.
Okay. So have you got a chance or opportunity to work with any artists that you've been, dreaming of listening to or,
I mean, not just like working with a bunch of them, but I have worked with like a couple artists. Like I just finished a song with Sensei Miley. We just shot a video of Honey Bourbon.
Okay.
It's out on Half Point Films YouTube.
Y'all can check that out, Apple Music.
Yeah, all that, Spotify, all that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I ain't really just tried to take no big jumps and just work with people because I've been working on me so much.
As you should.
That's my main focus is me. So.
Fuck with it.
But just with you starting this rap thing, what is some things that you feel that you can get out of it?
I mean, I just feel like I got stuff to talk about because I've seen stuff like a lot of stuff I talk about have happened to me, but it's a lot of stuff I've seen happen literally like firsthand, no further down than like secondhand. So it's not like I don't just be seeing stuff and talking about it and other stuff just because other people doing it. No, because then again, I mean, that shit gonna get old. Eventually, I'm gonna have to keep doing what other people doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
can't be yourself.
Yeah. I talk about shit that relates to shit that I done been exposed to. People can relate to it, some people can't. People gonna act like they do, they really don't. So y'all know how to rap shit is. How that shit be.
Most definitely do.
Okay.
So my next question to you is, I mean, what do you feel that you bring to the table differently than other rappers, not even local rappers, because at this point, you don't even need to be thinking about local.
Right.
You're trying to get to the
next
stage, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, what is one thing you think you bring to the table different than the local rappers, and what is one thing that you think that is going to separate you
from the rest?
I mean, I feel like, I know where I'm from, don't nobody rap like me, but I just feel like I be thinking a little bit more like when I write bars. Like, I be fucking people up and they have to re-listen to like my songs over and over.
But then they catch it up.
Yeah, but then by then I'll be like, damn, like you already done fucking slept on that shit. Like,
you know
what I'm saying? But like, I try to always include them. Like, it seems like everybody do them, but if you listen, a lot of the shit people say be recycled. And it's like I try not to recycle the shit that other people say. I try to come up with my own shit. But everybody's so used to falling into wanting to hear the same shit.
Exactly, so they might think everybody has a different crowd. So what do you think your audience, your listeners are? Your target audience?
I mean, I turn some shit up though, so I mean
okay.
I don't know, it's just I'm gonna just see as it keep growing.
Right. Do you think you would ever like drift off into another genre? For example, like pop, you think you could do a little something with, let's say,
if I get the opportunity, I mean,
you also should.
I'll fuck with it, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I feel like I speak to people that relate more to me.
Not that. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
cause nowadays everybody on the slide era, everybody got to catch a kid nowadays. So it's like niggas don't understand what it's like to be like around street shit and be a hustler and not be trying to like be the body catcher all the time, but you around like
go getters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like everybody think the street aspect is strictly guns only. That's not guns only. Guns are part of it, but
that's just for sure.
Yeah, it's about hustling though, So it's like that's what everybody making the rap shit about. Everything you gonna hear killing and everything. Right. 2021 you gonna hear killing and everything. So
Okay, I fuck with it.
So let me ask you this: what's your favorite song you recorded?
Favorite song I recorded? I got a What you say?
I said, tell them the one that's out though first.
Which one?
No, the one, your favorite one that's out.
Yeah,
Natural.
the most recent.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I got this hard little clubby song. It's called Natural. It's out right now. It's on everything: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever. But
Okay.
as far as like favorite song, I got a song called Cartier that I haven't released yet, but it's gonna be on my upcoming project that I'm working on.
Got a date coming?
Let me get a name.
It's called Beast Mode.
Beast
Beast
Mode.
Mode.
Yeah, it's called Beast Mode, but I put a 3 where the E at. I'm from East Texas from 903, so I put a 3 in there. But yeah,
Let's see what you did there.
trying to. I'm thinking it's something. I'm just trying to figure out.
Probably.
Yeah.
So what do you think your best marketing strategy has been with rapping? Because I feel like, everybody on social media, everybody got these different platforms.
I ain't gonna lie.
Social
One
media
thing I do gotta get better about, I gotta get better about being more active on my socials. That's one thing, but I be so focused
build
on
that audience.
real life shit that, I
Yeah.
be trying to. So.
And I think you can kind of win at that. You just gotta probably, get a team.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have a team?
Yeah, we in the works. My team, the same people that's been around me. It's a couple more people. Shout
So
out
who
to
was
you.
he to you? You said your name was Mark.
Yes, my name Mark.
So who are you to him?
So this my bro. Really, I'm really like the manager to him. Like me and another dude, his name KD. We like the manager. Yeah, Lil Diesel. We both the manager to him. We kind of like help him out. Kind of put his music out there. Kind of like get him out there so people can hear him. So he can get noticed.
Yeah, just like trying to reach more people, but I learned some more ins and outs to the marketing.
Yeah, we got a lot of learning and shit.
Everybody want to do something crazy and just catch everybody's attention, but
So it's like it's best to stay low key and just
I mean, yeah. But I'm kind of starting to figure some stuff out
plotting
behind the
behind the scenes.
yeah.
That's what it takes.
That's all. Yeah, that's work.
Because the thing is, bro, like a lot of people feel like they just gonna start rapping and
It's
just
gonna
gonna
pop.
happen. It don't never be like that, bro. You go back and check on these people like it seem like they blew up tomorrow. You go back and look at their shit, you see they really been working. They been working though, man. Nobody care about that shit. You only gonna see what the media care about. So they gonna be like, we've been discovering this nigga for 6 months, but this nigga been rapping for 8-9 years. You know what I'm saying? He catch a break for them 6 months and they been watching and not everybody think he blew up in 6 months.
Right.
Yeah, that shit don't be like that.
It
Me,
be
like,
that
I was so
process behind the scenes.
young. I'm just 23, but I was so young when I started rapping. I was spending all my money just going to the studio. I never knew shit about marketing until I was like 21, 22. Like, I never did no just real marketing schemes or nothing to try to get myself heard. So that's a lot of fucking music that I just done made and haven't really did a lot of shit with it, you know? So it's like I'm just learning. I'm educating myself. I ain't really looking for no hand.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's gonna take a little 1-2 punch to get to where you need to be. But the next thing I wanted to ask you was, you spoke on it earlier about you having that you living in 2 different transitions in your life.
Yeah.
So my next question to you is, how do you find time to maintain it into one? With you, handling your business to get your money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you trying to put out your product. How do you?
Cause it's like the whole time trying to get the means that I need. It's on my mind because I know what I'm doing it for. So it's like they always gonna go hand in hand because if I don't do this over here, I ain't gonna be able to do this over there. So it's like I always try to time me in together. So I see what, like, you know what I'm saying, money wise, say if it's a budget I need to come up with or something like that, I'ma always keep that in mind while I'm, cause other stuff gonna come up. It's like other stuff gonna come up. So it's like I'm gonna try to plan over to that, So it's like that's really how I just been doing it. And like me growing up, I ain't never saved money. I ain't started learning how to save money till probably like 2.5 years ago. Everything I took, that shit is fucking gone. So it's like me just transitioning like I don't know. I woke up and I was like, nigga, you can't keep doing this shit. Like, you don't have shit, you keep doing this shit.
So what's your thought process like when you get in the studio? You know what I'm saying? Somebody give you a beat, and you sitting there and you thinking like what's running through your mind?
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute since I did a song like that because most of my songs that I be doing, they already be done before I go.
Okay.
So it's like,
You're gonna tap in.
yeah, it's been a little minute since I just went in the studio and just like, cause I be on time. I be on time. So it's like, I don't be able to just sit in there and write
Yeah,
like
waste
something.
time.
Yeah,
So
like
you really gotta come in already.
yeah, I be like ready already.
So you not want to do that, just go in there smoking, have time, just sitting there and do bullshit.
Oh, fuck no,
Come there ready to go.
Fuck no. That's where I feel like the passion part is because it's like
And
I won't let myself do certain shit, any shit, you know.
Fuck with it. Okay. What was the first studio you ever recorded at?
First studio, my first ever studio session, my uncle paid for me. I was 18. Cause I didn't know the engineer, I didn't know him.
Okay.
I ain't really had no money like they did. So, his name Blair, B.O., they call him B.O. That was the first person I ever went to.
So I guess you really do got a good little support system. He said, I'm gonna get my nigga in the
Because my uncle, like, that's the person, like, when I was, like, in middle school and shit like that, he, like, one of the main people that really, like, had me around, like, music more, like, I already had a love for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I never knew shit about no studio or nothing like that. Like, my first time going to the studio, I was, like, I was in 8th grade, but I went with my uncle and they was recording. So, it's like, I've been around that shit, like, my whole high school, I was around that shit, but I didn't see me doing that shit for real. I was just, like, a party freestyler, you know? Like, like, car freestyling ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really on no, like, I never even thought about trying to put, like, songs together, like, and try to make a career out of it. Like, I wrote a song before, like, I was, like, in 8th grade. I was just playing around and shit, recording on the little phone and shit, but, like, really trying to make a career out of that shit. I didn't even really see me trying to do that shit till I was, like, nigga, if you ain't gonna do this shit and you ain't trying to work no job, like, you know what I'm saying, for, like, the rest of your life on some shit like that, or you ain't, you know, I was like, you gonna hustle, but it's like, for eventually you gonna still want to do something different.
Yeah. Can't be there forever.
Fuck no, can't do anything forever, so it's like.
Okay, for sure. So who is your inspiration? Who would you say your inspiration is?
Shit, my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I don't got no pops. My pops passed when I was 13, so it's like I've been watching her hustle my whole life. So it's like whatever she trying to get, that bitch gonna end up getting got some way. So it's like shit, that shit just instilled in me. Like no matter how long it take, I'm gonna try to get whatever I'm trying to get. That's how it's gonna go.
I like that. So what's a short-term goal that you have for your career in music and for yourself?
I just want to really be like an established artist, like in the independent way though, like be able to like help the people that's been fucking with me, like that ain't never like threw no shade or did like.
So that would be a long-term goal, right? Since
no. Like I would want to do that in a short span, like for the better of them people too, like and what they got going, like. The sooner if I could just make this shit happen tomorrow, then I would help all the people that fuck with me, like. Even if I can't break them off and get them no money, like some simple shit, like I can help them get a step closer, like.
For sure. Them connections.
Yeah, like anything, cause I've been trying to do that, like I've been trying to do that for the city, but I don't get recognition for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that shit like that, but.
I mean, have you been having a lot of support in your city?
I mean, like, it's a lot of people that fuck with me in the city because, like, when I really first started playing around with rapping and started recording and even just, like, posting that shit on social media or on YouTube, like, it wasn't a lot of niggas, like, my age just, like, rapping like that. Yeah. Like, it might have been niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, on the same shit I was on, like, a little freestyle shit. They had a little something, but niggas wasn't going to the studio. Niggas wasn't paying for the studio. We all 17, 16, 18. Niggas wasn't paying for that shit, so...
You just had a different
you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I started that shit, like, it's a lot of like rappers in Tyler now. Like, it's talent down there, but it's a lot of people like that's there rapping now. But it's like it wasn't like that at first. So that's another reason why I didn't know none of the business shit because it's like not a lot of people I could have just went to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was like might have been older cats, so they moved out the city or whatever. It wasn't a lot of people I could have just went to like that. So I started learning that shit by myself.
Well, I mean,
but I mean, yeah, I like short time wise, like I try to help people, like just because, like, if everyone, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? If they ain't never wronged me or did nothing, you know, I help them.
So do you have a short term goal as far as something you want to see better from yourself? Like, let's say, you know, a bad habit or waking up early, doing this, doing that, you know?
Yeah, I'm just. The social media shit I was talking about, that's what I need to see.
Active.
Yeah, that's what I need to see from me. Because at a point in time I was, and then I started looking at shit different. And
there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and reevaluate life. Because social media ain't nothing but a show off competition.
Yeah, it's like, and then it'd be like a lot of line shit on there. And it'd be like.
It fucks your head. Social media can be mentally draining. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. Like sitting here talking with you, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't even want to just get off into it, but I'm gonna be a real nigga and tell you straight up what I see. Bro, you doing something that a lot of niggas don't even know how to do. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you learned at an early age and you pinpointed what it was that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You didn't think twice about it. You left school and you was like, I don't have no plan B. This my plan A. This what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what the fuck I said too.
On top of it, bro, you done left your city, you know what I'm saying, to come to Dallas to expand yourself.
Right.
It's a step.
Right.
It's a step. You get closer to where you want to be.
What I'm gonna tell you is, bro, keep chasing. You know what I'm saying? Even in the times where it feel like it's getting hard and you don't know, you know what I'm saying, what's next.
Right.
Worry about
Because
that.
shit gonna get worse. You know, they say
Yeah,
more money,
yeah,
more
yeah.
problems.
Facts.
Keep your eyes open.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's supposed to get rocky though. That's what's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna get you through the hard times and everything.
sure.
But go ahead. I know you brought some new music that
Do you have an album out right now? EP?
Something that we can jam on the
Yeah.
I got you can go follow me on Spotify and Apple
What's your
Music.
Spotify? What's your Instagram?
No, they just don't go on there. Like, yeah, I got a video out on YouTube right now on my Vivo page too. It's called Flip the Script by O.M.G. 76. Flip the Script 360. You can type either one in. They both same song. But yeah, I got that. Then I got all my music out on Spotify, Apple Music. So you can go get that. Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? O.M.G. 76. O.M.G. got to put the dots. O.M.G.
Okay, I got a question. So I want to add a little juiciness in there. So I know you listen to different artists. You know, do you like female artists? What do you think about female hip hop rap?
I mean, it's some hard females though. Like,
Okay, I say obviously
talent is talent.
Exactly.
So it's like, I mean,
See the future with Sensei Miley.
yeah.
So that's talent.
Like I like that song. Yeah, she told. Yeah, I like that song.
Okay.
That
So
shit hard.
what other female artists do you feel like probably got next right now? Like, what do you think is really just after? It's like, you know.
Bro,
You think really stepping on some shit right now?
Yeah.
He felt that way, yeah.
She hard.
Yeah, shout out to Sensei.
Yeah, she hard. But I mean, other than the females that's just already like coming right now, you know what I'm saying? The one, you know, the ones that's in the media like this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, whoever just coming up,
So Lotto.
stay hard.
You know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure who you listen to. Like,
I mean, I listen to Lotto.
I don't know. So you
Sweetie, she cute, but she
like-
know, I feel like you know it's a different type of thing.
But you know the how the female artists though, cause you actually like listen more to. I'm gonna put it like this, like nothing against female artists, but I mean I be working so much on myself, I don't really listen to the mainstream niggas like that.
Okay,
So it's like
I feel it.
they all talented too, so it's like I don't even listen to them like that. So it's like if they put something on or somebody put some shit on and I like it, I don't care if it's a nigga or a girl, I'm gonna listen to it.
Art
you
is
know?
art.
And if I like it, what I'm gonna tell you, I'm like play that bitch again. I'm gonna say, cause I'm gonna try to listen to them and see what they, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
Okay.
I find artists like that. So it be.
So do you have a special little lady out there? It's O.M.G. 76.
that man all
I mean, look, it's an interview. They gotta know what they get into. They gonna follow you.
So you
Yeah.
so Sensei Miley real
See,
talk.
look, he over here smirking on the camera. Go ahead, shoot your shot.
My boy say what's happening, quit playing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, O.M.G. 76.
You did what I'm saying? Get over my. Oh, you know what time it is, Saturday, quit playing. But anyway, like I was saying, but nah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all.
But now, just can you give us your social media platforms where we
Yeah,
can
let
reach
us know. If you got a Twitter, Instagram.
anything?
Oh yeah, I got Instagram, got Twitter. They both the same. It's the only 6_3_ O.M.G. Same for Twitter.
Yeah.
Shit, that's really what I just be on right now.
Okay, for sure. We're gonna make sure we drop that below for
I
them.
mean, get that on there.
Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, Shamal, your manager. Anything you wanna add?
Hey,
What's something?
we got something coming soon, y'all. Hey, just be
We
waiting.
got a couple songs coming
Yeah,
soon.
we really got some pressure coming soon, so y'all just be waiting.
So I have a question for you. Have you been, you said you're kind of like his manager right now. Is this your first time in that role? How long have you been doing that? Your experience, you know, you think you're going to build that up in the future? Different artists?
I mean, yeah, like we've been talking, like I'm trying to take it more serious. Like I've been doing it since this year started really. But just getting more serious about it with him and helping him really find other people to hear his music or just post his music or just just get them around, basically. So yeah, I'm trying to take them more serious.
Like I be trying to get all my people to understand that like I ain't trying to be like no star. I ain't like not like rap wise, but I'm saying like on the team. Like this is what I want to do. You gonna be a star in your own way. You gonna be good at whatever you good at. You fuck around, get better than me at rapping, then fuck it. You just do that. But it's like we gonna eat. Fuck it. We gonna eat. I don't care. However, I don't give a fuck. If I don't even get no deal or get no nothing or blow up or none of that shit, but my nigga blow up as a manager, we still ate because I'm still in the mix. So it's like I don't care. I don't care.
And how long have y'all been locked in with each other?
Shit, since about 2014, 2015. Nah, 13 maybe, probably like 13. To really.
Okay, so about 7, 8 years. You don't see that many often, you know, people be falling out, partners be on some other, you know, we understand y'all look, y'all get to that look. We know what they mean, they done went through hell and day. Folks less on Cali.
Real shit though. We locked in for shit show.
That's what's up.
So before we end this segment, man, you know, what is anything else
Put out there for your fans, for the show, anything.
Man, go subscribe to my YouTube too. I got O.M.G 76 Vivo page. That's my videos, and then I just got a regular O.M.G 76 page that got audios on there. I'm finna start dropping a lot of shit on there, so stay tuned.
Y'all can go follow me on my IG page at Mars World, and that's with a Z World _15. Y'all can get that.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Like, you know, to dig and find out who O.M.G 76 is, his team, you know, great opportunities for you guys. I see a lot coming for y'all, for sure.
Appreciate it.
Well, y'all seen it here first. The Day Late Show. Wait, have you ever done an interview with anyone yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
like
about
like a year and a half ago,
Okay, so we're the first in a minute though. Get your feet wet out there.
Okay,
yes, with the Day Late Show. And they gonna catch this shit what? A day late.
Hey, you know I already know what it is, so if you don't know, goddamn it, I'm gonna tell you again.
Now you know,
nigga. A lot of goddamn podcasts on the goddamn airways. Florida DJ. I go by E2 Smooth.
It's your girl O.G.
Make sure y'all get it. The squad, man. Make sure y'all tap in.
We love to support black businesses, black artists, black love, y'all.
How you gon' talk about some shit you don't know? Never been the type to give a fuck about a hoe. Had to go and get some money, then I went and got some more. Brand new Glock, it's a break for Ran out of woods, then I asked to the store. Whole lot of money, this shit on the road. Heard the plug running low, had to send out a low. We smoking exotic, this shit out the pan. Your nigga stay quiet when he come around. Just bought a new Glock, I might silence the sound. I can't wait on no bag if you all need it now. Lil' boy wanna be like us. We gon' spin when the green light come. Yeah, a real bitch, I can't be like them. Yeah, a real boss, I don't need no deal.
Never question, I'm getting to this money. Never question, I keep it no less than 100. I still feel these woods in my stomach. No newcomer, we burn honey bourbons for summers. We smoking and fucking exotics. Never question, she fucking for something. No comment, can draw down with pose like a comic. Drippin' faucet in, they know I'm sorry. Hey, ain't no question, I'm riding with him. Ain't had nothing, ain't nobody sub me. Couldn't get in the game, I was riding the seats. Now you hear dollar signs when I speak, Get you high like I'm frying with grease, Bread it up, I'm applying the yeast. Hey, let me tell you, had rolled in the back of the squad car before I start riding the beast, Turn up.
How you gon' talk about some shit you don't know? Never been the type to give a fuck about a hoe. Had to go and get some money, then I went and got some.